W7 is live from Infinity Fields here in Waukesha, covering the Showtime Sports Midwest Fast Pitch Showcase. Today, here in day one, we have an action-packed list of things that these athletes are going to be partaking in. First, we have skills testing, which we will be covering here on this field. We also have live games covered, and then later tonight, you will get to see a home run derby. Lots of stuff for you that you won't want to miss here at Infinity Fields today. Thanks.
W7, welcome to the Midwest Sports, the Showcase. I'm already off to a great start, you guys. The Showtime Sports Midwest Fast Pitch Showcase on W7. I'm Gary Wickerman. Along with me is Quinn Hines. He'll be joining us here una momento, and Sarah Nassif is on the field. And we are ready to get this thing rolling on W7. So they're going to start with the 20-yard dash. And these will be teams 5 and 6. Let me get the graphic up for you of who it is. So teams 5 and 6 start us off. And we are underway. Live from Infinity Fields in Waukesha. Coach, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's see, we got you. Where are you at here? How about now? There we go.
Can you hear me?
Sort of. Oh, I lost me. All right. There we go. And nothing. Quinn, can you hear me?
I can kind of hear you a little bit.
Okay. All right. So these are teams 5 and 6. We are just underway, and I've already got some headset issues here that I got to work on. There we go. There it is. All right. Eventually, we get it worked out here. Gwen, you should be good now.
All right, I can hear you.
All right, and I can hear you. How about that? Here we go. So skills test on this field. Also on the other W7 field is a live game going on. This is teams 1 and 2. That's on the other live feed on our YouTube page. Teams 1 and 2. Connor Du Bois on the call with special guest analyst Ava Sander, 2022 graduate of Kettle Moraine High School and soon to be freshman at Rock Valley College in Rockford, Illinois. And so far, so good. I got a little hard to see on these runs here. Let me see if I can move y'all in a little bit. And that was number 7 for the 16. That is Abby Mitchell from Carlton, Minnesota. Bless their hearts, they try to turn their back to us so we can see who it is, but it's still kind of a little ways away. We'll kind of get to see more when they start doing the infield type drills.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing like 8 a.m. sprint.
Right? How about that?
Get out there and sprint.
It's the way to do it, man.
That'll get you ready for this.
Kids love that. Kids love getting up early and running. Nothing beats it.
I don't think they're going in numerical order.
Oh, that would be too easy. We won't be doing any of that.
And we'll get you these times later once we get the reports.
Well, let's look at, so just looking at the times right now, what do you see, Coach, as far as, let's start with Team 5. I don't see a 20-yard dash time on here, but there is a home to second.
Home to second. And we got a home to home, but I don't see...
Well, let's look at home to second. I don't see the 20-yard dash.
Yeah, I don't see that either.
Riley Spindler, kind of the top of the class on Team 5. Spindler, a shortstop, third base, 2024 from Altoona.
She's a good player.
Rail splitters.
I saw her play a bunch this summer with Bandits, and man, she is good. She is fun to watch.
Is it rail splitters or rail rotors? Altoona? It's something with railroad.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think is it the railroaders? It is something, now that I'm trying to remember. We'll get you that info.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. All right, so now getting gloves and whatnot. I assume they're going to do the outfield drill. Quinn, I'm going to let you dry for a little bit because I'm going to go and check the center field camera.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Sounds good. We'll try to get you to the order of events here as they kind of progress, and then each team that rotates through will go in the same order, and we'll try to get you that information once we get it as well. We usually get the reports, and we'll try to get you that information back. So looks like we're trying to get some infield velocity. Looking at Team 5. The top of the list in the preliminaries was Amber Wisely from Belvedere, Illinois. And for Team 6, that was Mary Schmidt from Mounds View, Minnesota.
Everyone that's in instruction clear, going out to the field in the shallow center field, okay? Take your stuff with you. Shallow center field.
All right, we're going to get some sprints here from Team 6 now. And the leader of this group in the preliminaries was, we don't have the times from 20-yard dash, but home to second, looks like Ella Woida from Oconomowoc, Cassidy Gall from Cedarburg, and Olivia Sanborn from Chippewa Falls were the leaders coming in this category. Well, we did have a little improvement. This team is going in numerical order.
Well, that's good.
So we're off to a little bit of a better start here.
But we do have an issue with some freezing on Sarah's camera to fix that. In the meantime, Quinn, I'm going to take them over to the throwing drill going on here. Okay, there you go. So they're on this throwing drill, Team 5.
Trying to get some numbers right.
Yeah, I'm going to try to zoom in some here. That's number 3 on Team 5. Isabella Florio.
That's where we're at right now.
Yep.
A lot of out-of-state players this year.
Yes, there are.
Compared to last year, which is great. But I looked through the rosters a little bit before we came down, and a ton. And I drove, I think, all over the place. Minnesota, Illinois, Iowa. I thought I saw South Dakota.
Canada. There's a Canadian kid here. I met her last night. Ventura is her last name. Okay. I met her. And I think she probably came the furthest. Although there is a North Carolina kid here. There's a Tennessee kid here. There's several Kansas kids here. Several of them.
Okay.
Including probably the fastest player in the whole field. That's Ella Schaefer from Overland Park, Kansas.
Was just there a few weeks ago.
Nice area.
Was awesome.
Kansas City's a fantastic town.
Yeah, it was. That was my first time there. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a great town.
I could do without the 103 degrees every day.
It gets a little warm, but the barbecue makes up for it.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to take this up to Sarah. I'll be right back.
All right, so we're still having some freezing issues here. We're still freezing a little bit.
Here we go. On the camera, our own Sarah Nassif. This is Team 5, purple. White and purple, I should say. So everybody's got 2 colors this year. 24 teams. Last year there was 16. That is number 10 from Team 5, and that is Riley Spindler. We talked about her earlier, probably the fastest in this group on this team.
And we did get an answer. They are the Railroaders.
They are the Railroaders. Perfect. I thought it was Rail Splitters at first.
Railroaders.
Yep, Railroaders. Michelle Poplinski, the girls basketball coach over at Altoona, great friend of ours. Does a lot of work also for the WIAA on the state tournament broadcasts. We just call her Matea's mom. Matea, assistant coach at UW Oshkosh women's basketball.
Here we got Maya Wandal, Indiana. So our first player from Indiana that I saw on the list. We got a lot of states represented there.
Yeah, we do.
It's just awesome to see.
I'm Gary Whipperman, and Quinn Hines, the head coach from Hortonville Softball, is our special guest today and tomorrow. Coach, how did we get so lucky to rope you in for 2 days?
I just had so much fun last year. I just couldn't miss it. I had to be back.
Quinn's going to drive the broadcast in the morning tomorrow. My son's getting sworn in as a police officer at Whitewater. So I'm going to go over and obviously watch that. Proud of him. And then I'll be back mid-morning to help out. But Quinn will get us started tomorrow.
It'll be a fun 2 day. I mean, there's a lot that goes on. I remember from last year, it was just kind of a whole process for the kids, and they kind of understand how everything goes. But it's a long 2 days for them, but they had a lot of fun.
Right.
And it was something, you get to talk and meet kids that you don't usually get to talk to, and from all over the place, and you kind of follow their seasons and how they do, and it's a really cool experience. And I know a lot of the girls that we had that were here last year made some friendships and were able to follow a lot of the girls that they met and just keep in touch. And now with social media, you can do that all the time. So really cool to kind of follow everyone's seasons and see these kids, and then see them in the summer, see them in the high school season, and watch everybody. There's just so much talent here. It's really cool to see.
All right, so we in order again. Home to home, we're going for round one time.
All right, so we're going home to home now. So we'll be able to get you some times here.
And we have the velometer right next to us.
So this is team 6, right?
This is team 6.
So this is Shay Davis from Iowa.
Shay is one of our big social media followers.
She was 12.98 coming into today. I didn't hear the time. Carly Lappin from Beaver Dam.
Oh, those Beaver Dam kids.
$11.65.
11.65 for Carly Lappin. Here is Lauren Shepard from Chippewa Falls.
Finish, kid, finish. You got it.
11.56.
That was actually Ella Woida from Oconomowoc. They skipped one. Someone's
Oh,
not here
they
today.
skipped one. Okay.
Someone's not here today. Here's Cassidy Gall.
Oh, we know Cass. Look at her fly. Look at those long legs.
She was 11.14 coming into today.
11.54 for the Cedarburg 2024 kid.
Abby Mitchell from Carlton, Minnesota.
I was on the wrong page. Good job.
Ready.
And Jordan Marsh from New Prague, Minnesota.
Go, Jordan. Good job.
All right, here we go. Olivia Sanborn, Chippewa Falls, 11.34 coming into today. She was the second fastest in this team.
11.37.
11.37. That's basically spot on.
That's pretty good.
Kaylee Freyland from Sun Prairie.
Those Cardinals. State runner-up this year for Sun Prairie.
Well, now we're going to have to get more specific. Sun Prairie East or Sun Prairie
That's
West.
right.
We're
That's
gonna have to
right.
figure that out. And here's Josie Hammond from Kimberly. Was 13.08 coming into today. 12.97 is what I heard. So a little improvement there. We'll flip teams.
We'll get team 5 down here.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting with Sun Prairie. As much success as they've had over the years. And now splitting up into two teams. That dynamic will be interesting how that all plays out.
For sure.
I think it's great, though. More opportunities for more kids.
I'll tell you what, Sun Prairie West basketball is loaded.
Yes.
Loaded.
Yes.
Rhonda McLean's got some thoroughbreds under the hood over at West.
Yep. They're gonna have a really, really nice team. Especially once they all get healthy.
Yeah. Well, Avery Anthony is recuperating. This is is this like the broad jump here they're doing? Sarah Nassif running our camera for us. In the 9 o'clock session coming up next, or 8:45 session coming up next, Mia Buskey from West Bend West will be mic'd up on W7.
Always a character.
She is a character for sure. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here.
I'm not really sure here. We'll figure it out eventually.
They're bringing the East German judge, I think. And while they're doing that, we'll give you a quick tour of our camera setup here. This is camera 1 behind home plate. Camera 2 is in center field. Center field-ish. There you go. Camera 3 is on the third base side. Camera 4 is on the first base side. And camera 5 is on Sarah Nassif. 5 cameras, all of them live, all of them free to watch on W7. Make sure you're following us on social media. W7_productions on Twitter. Productions W7 on Facebook. And of course, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and ring the bell. That way you get notified every time we go live. Quinn, are you subscribed and do you ring the bell?
I am subscribed. I don't know if I ring the bell.
Well, let's get you ringing that bell, buddy. Okay, this is team 5. And this is Mackenzie Colby to start out.
She was 12.19 coming in. I think she's going to improve that time. Good turn around the bases.
Belvedere North, second base and left field, 2024.
12.05 was her time. Yeah, another Belvedere here.
Amber Wisely is next. (2023) from Belvedere.
12.38.
Now Isabella Florio from South Elgin, Illinois. 2024. 11.86 for Isabella.
Sorry.
This is Sophia Becker from Stevenson in Illinois. $13.57, I believe. And now Lauren Shepard from Chippewa Falls. 2026. The 2026 kids are in the green socks.
I was just about to ask that.
Yep.
Last year they put the young ones in the neon.
26.
Yeah, that was Sophie Hermes from Kimberly last year. Sophie's back again this year. Here's Avery Visger from Superior. Tell you what, Superior had a nice run in softball this year. Got to the state semifinals, led by UW Badger commit Emma Ray.
They had a very nice team. Very solid.
Here's Chloe Barber from White Bear Lake, Minnesota. 2023. The 2023 kids are in the black socks. And here is Madison Soul from Shakopee. 2024, pitcher and first base. $13.91. Emily Stofferin, West Central, South Dakota. 11.59 for Emily. Here's Maya Wandall from Illinois Christian, Indiana. I'm sure I got that wrong, but here's your Team 5 roster, by the way. So these are all of your players on Team 5. And when they switch over, we'll show you the Team 6 rosters.
We're going to get some top times, I believe, coming up here with catchers. I heard catchers go get your gear on, so...
Yep. While they do that, take a look at this.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby Family Night at Infinity Field with Showtime Sports. Do you see why we love girls sports? Do you see why it is the best? There it is! Every time you leave a room, I want you to go, peace out.